relegated Genoa at home to Bologna, but Genoa are still at plus 140, which you may have thought they might have been a little bit higher. Bologna at plus 185. The draw is at plus 250. The under-over is at 2.5, with the over being at minus 130, Mina.
Yeah, this is a game. Which one of you has a pick on this? I'm interested to know.
Both of us. Both of
Oh,
us.
really? Okay. So, obviously, this game doesn't mean anything to either team. We know very much that Genoa have been relegated. Having said all of that, it's important because had invested quite a lot in their coach and Blessin, and he tried desperately hard to keep them afloat. But the team really is so inferior to all the other sides, but he is wanting to stay on board with the club and try to rebuild, working together with the new ownership, because the new ownership did come through. There were lots of jokes about how Genoa should have been relegated a long time ago. It's taking them 15 seasons under their ownership of Enrico Preziosi, who is the toy manufacturer in Italy. Now they have new ownership and they get relegated. What luck. In between these games, Bologna have actually not won against Genoa in the last 6 matches. It's been 3 wins for Genoa and three draws. But you imagine on this occasion, Bologna with a superior squad and wanting to end off this, perhaps the season with something special. I might just go for them. But for me, this looks like it's a draw, right?
No, not right. I fancy Genoa win this at plus 140, Matty. Cannot see him getting beat. But it's the problem you've then got is if they show the spirit, they're going to show at home to say goodbye to the Serie A. Then why didn't they do it all season? They've been absolutely poor all year. Normally they're a togetherness, and their togetherness normally gets them through. But Matty, Genoa at plus 140, it's not the best price in the world, but I think it's the most likely outcome.
Yeah, for me, I do kind of lean a draw in this game. I do feel like this has a big draw potential, because of the fact that this game really does not matter very much at all. Um, but Genoa have only lost one time in their last 10 home fixtures. Bologna have not been good on the road at all this season. Really just not impressed me very much this season at all in general. I think Genoa really do try to go out with a bang here, and I like them at draw no bet. That is what I'm going to be taking in this game. It's a little bit safer than the money line just because it's hard to trust either of these teams to win, because realistically, the winner of this game, if there is a winner, they're probably going to have to score 2 goals. And the only problem I see with that, unless they can keep a clean sheet, is Genoa have only done that in 17% of home games, and Bologna have done the same amount, or have actually scored over 1.5 in the exact same amount on the road. So it's tough. But Genoa's defense has been very solid at home. Like I said, only 1 loss in their last 10 matches at home. They own the head-to-head record against Bologna. This is a tough slate this week, but I think this is probably one of the best plays available on the board.
I'm just going to go with home momentum and sentiment, and at plus 140, yeah, I can see the draw. Are you thinking both teams to score an over is also a possibility then, like a 2-1 Genoa?
I think I think it's probably either 1-1 or 1-0, possibly 2-1. But I would not be willing to take both teams to score an over 2.5 in this game. I would definitely not be willing to take that. Over 2.5 is graded at 50% on the season. Both teams to score are also graded at 50%, but head to head, only 26% have gone over 2.5.
Okay,
in 23 matches.
2 points I want to mention to you guys is that Bologna are going to be looking to try and test some of their youth players in this match, giving them an opportunity to basically shine, to see whether or not they're good enough or what they should do with them. It's only one match and it doesn't mean anything, so they'll probably play a lot of their kids. Having said that, Arnautovic will start, and he obviously wouldn't mind raising his numbers. Just when it comes to Genoa, their captain is Criscito. He was the one who missed the penalty against Sampdoria to get a point, but scored it against Juventus. He decided to turn down big offers to stay with Genoa in Serie B, which is huge. So I don't know if this match will mean something to him on a psychological level as the last match in Serie A, and whether, he really will end up being in Serie B. So this match will be a lot for Genoa, and they will want to say bye to their fans in a nice way. So maybe on that level, I can see why you can look for Genoa.
Yeah, I think it's Genoa or nothing really. But plus 140, maybe he was looking for a little bit more. But Bologna are doing what a lot of teams do. But when you are at the end of the season, you do try them young players out. I remember being an apprentice, 17, 18-year-old. And if you had a good season, you'd get included in the first team squad and may get on the bench. And you may get a start as well. Let's have a little look at the official picks. Hey, Jonathan Nelson. Hey, Danny Lopez. It's Genoa plus 140 for me. Genoa draw no bet at minus 125 for the #1 soccer cap.